This is Hueco Tanks from Clout Gaming, here with some intermediate clashing. Alright, so today I just wanted to talk about the Reddit challenge a little bit. I really enjoyed it. I really like these sort of forced deck things, even though the decks kind of suck sometimes. I just like playing different cards and knowing that the opponent's not going to be 100% on their deck either. So this first match is pretty much plagued by BM from my opponent. I don't think it really affects me too much. So you see me starting off pretty slow with the archer split in the back. I just kind of dropped the magic archer because, you know, I was getting full on elixir. It doesn't really do a whole lot on the right hand side, but you see I fireball his magic archer because I know that a magic archer in the back can do a whole lot of damage. You're gonna see, yeah, see my magic archer just kind of gets knocked out by his bandit, but you see that zap and goblins, and then the log comes down here. So it's a pretty tame start, but you're gonna see right here in a sec, he's gonna attack with a battle ram, and I'm not gonna have much recourse because I'd already committed my giant. So what I do, and this is a sort of a broader strategic decision, is I say I'm gonna just trade towers. Now that's kind of a bold decision if you look at just his tower's almost perfect and mine is down, but I decided that knowing that he had committed so much to that tower that it would be tough for him to defend. Plus, I mean, Prince Giant is a pretty severe combo, so, you know, didn't take much effort to take his tower down, and now we're back on sort of even ground. So the strategy I'm going to employ here is I'm going to fake like I'm going after his right tower, but I'm really going after his king tower. This is one of those things that you have to commit to and really sort of believe it yourself, or it won't work out. Now there he had a great log on my goblins. That was, you know, perfect reading on his part. Now you're going to see my archers go down to lure those bats over. I'm trying to slow down that left hand side a little bit so that I get this split push. Now, you see me fireball his hunter, and that's just because I really don't want a full HP hunter coming after my king tower. But look at how much damage I'm getting in there, just with 2 archers and a magic archer. Now, I know he's going to bring his ram down, so that's why I put my magic archer back. My prince does a good job of turning his ram into barbs, and the magic archer does a good job of getting rid of his bats. Now, I don't really know what that bandit was from him. Maybe he was just panicking. At this point, I think he's given up. He just logged my king tower. So it's really, I don't really, he's going to tornado here in a minute. I don't really know what he's doing other than, you know, playing in desperation. Look at that, 2 magic archers on his king tower. It's just game over. So, you know, once I knew what he had and how to defend, then I knew how to defend it. You know, that ram wasn't gonna get me a second time. So here, the name of the game is going to be to play this deck almost like a bridge spam. He's got a balloon deck, and there's several sort of ways to run balloon, but he never quite gets it out. So I roll really slowly with my ice golem in the back. He goes a bit more aggressively with his ice golem up front. Now you're gonna see me sort of slow down that chip damage with my ghost, but oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, he does get the first balloon in pretty well. I made a mistake with that Dark Prince. In this Reddit challenge, you want to make sure that you've always got some anti-air just in case you're going up against a balloon deck. But that's really all he does, is that first balloon push. Now, because that Dark Prince was out there, I figured, well, why not split push? And look at how much damage his princess is doing. But conversely, look at how much damage my magic archer comboed with the ice golem is doing. So I get rid of his princess only to find another princess, and that's going to be a theme throughout this round. Luckily, the Royal Ghost takes out the princess really quickly. He's got to spend 3 elixir on those guards, and they just fizzle. So that was a nice, you know, if you look at that local exchange, that was 6 for 3. Now, I'm thinking again that I wanna really get that left hand side, but I know that I'm weak on the right hand side, so I'm pushing preemptively on the right hand side to open up a hole on the left. Now I know that makes my right side a little weaker, but I'm hoping that if I'm aware of that, I can you know, have some anti-air there for his balloon. And it turns out he chipped a little bit with his miner, but he didn't get a big attack off. Now look at this ice golem. This ice golem is gonna kite those guards, but also it's gonna protect my magic archer. So I take out his princess and I do a bunch of damage on his inferno dragon. It's not going to completely take out the Inferno Dragon, but considering that his Inferno Dragon didn't damage mine at all, it was a pretty effective little ploy. Now I split push again, and I'm keeping his princess in mind, because she did so much defensive damage last time. But here, you know, I fireball her, and what happens? Immediately, another princess appears right in the same spot, and again it gets taken out by a Royal Ghost. At this point, I've just been spamming both sides so quickly that he hasn't been able to get another balloon out, and that's going to get me both towers before he can even get the one. So, you know, in this case, this was all about keeping that pressure so that he couldn't develop a big attack. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed these 2 quick rounds. Thanks for watching.